Hello and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Wreckfest update. Yes, it feels like it's been ages since the last one, and I guess it has been a little while compared to how frequently they normally come out. But I'm pleased to announce that we have got a new car pack released today, and it's going by the name Rusty Rats. You can see the official release trailer playing in the background at the moment, and it is only a small update. There's no tracks this time round or anything like that. It is just 3 cars that have been added into the game. As always, if you already own the season pass, these cars are available to you straight away, and there is no need to use any in-game currency to buy them. You will just find them in your garage and you can use them as soon as you next log in. Alternatively though, if you don't have that season pass, all of the DLC from this game so far has been available separately, so you will be able to just go onto whichever store you may be using, whether it's PlayStation, PC or on the Xbox as well, and pick up that DLC separately. Prices are going to vary depending on which region you're in, so you'll have to go onto your local one and check out how much it will cost. So anyway, getting back to the cars you're actually getting with this pack though, what I was really surprised to see was the fact that there was no unusual vehicles as part of this pack. Typically we've been getting monster trucks or a toilet on wheels or a dodgem car, something along those sort of lines, amongst some normal cars as well. But this time round they've opted to ignore that sort of side of it altogether, and we're just getting 3 very usable cars. As always, the choice of cars though is incredibly varied in terms of their ability, so they should suit most playstyles out there. The first car is the Raiden Rs. It is an A-class vehicle, but the beauty of this one is just how manoeuvrable it is. It's really good in the tight technical stuff. You can see there it's got a cornering of 8.1, the top speed's pretty reasonable at 5.8, and the acceleration is also very good at 7.5. The biggest weakness, as you would expect from a car like this, is its strength. But the fact that you can dart in and out of the traffic means you should be able to avoid a lot of the accidents anyway. Next up, you've got the Rebel Rat. Now this one's actually a B-class vehicle. It's a bit of an all-rounder, to be honest. You can see there that the strength's okay at 3.9. The cornering's not great, but also not the worst at 2.9. Top speed and the acceleration are both pretty average there at 5.5 and 5. So it's going to be a pretty good all-round choice, but at the same time it's a great platform to build exactly what you want on as well. If you want to take that strength up, there's plenty of customization options available for this, which is going to make it a real tank build. But equally, if you're after top speed and agility, you can play around with the settings for those things as well. And lastly, you've got the Vandal, and as you can see there, this one is a C-class vehicle. Now this is definitely the tank of the bunch. You can see the strength is 6.8. Unfortunately, that is where the good news stops with this one. It's not the best at cornering, top speed's not brilliant, and the acceleration is not great. However, you're going to be putting this one up against other cars and other trucks and other big vehicles within the game that you are going to need that strength. So it's definitely going to go toe-to-toe with some of the bigger cars we've already got in the game. As I touched on just a second ago, all 3 of these cars are very customizable, just as much as anything else within the game so far, so you really can play around with these and get them exactly how you want. Of the 3, personally, I've been using the Raiden Rs the most. It definitely suits the way I like to play the game. My favourite cars before that have always been the Killer Bee S and the Boomer RS as well. I just really like the agility and the nimbleness, and I like darting in between the other cars rather than going full force into everyone else. But it'd be interesting to hear what you guys think and which car you're actually looking forward to using the most. Also, while I'm asking for information from you guys, what do you think of this update in general? I know it's a little bit tricky because in December we had such a large update. We did feel quite spoiled for choice back then. Going back to the traditional 3-car update, it does feel a little bit light. But at the same time, we need to get back used to this because this is probably how it's going to be now up until the end of the season. Just like every other one of these update videos I've done for you, what I'm going to do is actually just leave you with an event. This time round it is going to be using that Raiden Rs. Like I say, I've been having a load of fun with it and it's definitely my favourite car of the 3. Stay till the end if you want to check that out. Also, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel so you can be kept up to date with all the latest Wreckfest information. Give the video a like if you're enjoying the cars or you can't wait to go and try them out. Thanks for coming by the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.